have in my mind, and I'm so proud because every time Dak takes a snap, I see our future getting stronger. I see the encouragement that his future brings to this team. I see what he's doing right now, his presence on that particular series or that particular down. All of that is there, and then I look over there, and in my mind, someone that is very capable of winning it all, Tony Romo, with all that experience, which you, in football, if you can take advantage of it, you got something special, is sitting there, and he's on our team too. And so how do you ask for any more? I don't have to have succinct problem-solving answers at this time. I don't live that way.
So they just have the best situation ever in Dallas. That's what Jerry Jones is saying. That was the Cowboys owner talking today about the possible impending return of quarterback Tony Romo. Now, back in September, I interviewed Jerry Jones. I asked him how he would handle the situation if Romo was ready to come back and if they were winning with Dak Prescott. This was his reply then.
As far as that decision, you'd sure want to consider capability. And you'd look again to the future. And so we want to try to play our hand, if we get in that spot, to what's best for us in December and January.
So Ed Werder knows this organization inside and out. He's been chuckling the whole time. So based on that answer that we heard back from September, I mean, is Dak the guy that you think can get them W's in December and January?
Well, first of all, this decision isn't coming anytime soon because they have 3 or 4 weeks yet before Tony Romo is going to be healthy enough to be cleared for practice and then ultimately play in a game. I know the date that's been talked about has really been the Philadelphia game at home on October 30th, but yes. people around Romo think a more reasonable expectation and the soonest he would play is the following week, November 6th at Cleveland.
That's true. Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, that's, I think, the most likely date for Romo to return.
Why?
That's just how long it's going to take for him to heal. They're going to, spend some time working on his core muscles now, so he's not in a situation where he's at risk for another back injury. He's got to practice, got to get in football shape. And what Dak Prescott has done has alleviated any need to accelerate the process here and make a premature decision. I mean, it's still entirely possible the game will take care of this question that everybody has about whether they should pick Romo or Dak Prescott.
And how do you think that might happen? What was that?
Well, I mean, they could start playing poorly on offense. They could lose. Dak Prescott could get hurt. A lot of it, maybe
but
Romo.
If he doesn't, Ed Werder, then what? I mean, you can't believe that Jerry Jones really thinks that bringing Romo back, if Dak continues to win, right?
Well, when you talk to people in the league, they think that it would be a mistake to change a dynamic that is creating the result you want. They want to win. They're winning. Tony Romo, keep in mind, has only played in 4 of the Cowboys' last 20 games. But he does have credibility with the veterans on the offensive side of the ball. They were in the lineup when they won in 2014, and they went 12-4. So I think Jerry's really going to be emotionally conflicted about this. The coaching staff is going to have a vote too. Jason Garrett and the coaches will have some input.
That's how it should be, right?
Ultimately, Jerry says all decisions are his because he's the owner and the general manager. But I think Jerry's going to agonize about this because he has basically made it clear that from the start, it's Tony Romo's job, and he said it again Sunday. He's our number 1 quarterback, and he's not in a position to rush it. He does have an emotional and financial commitment to Romo, so I think this will be difficult for Jerry not to give Romo another chance, no matter what Dak Prescott is doing.
It will be. It will be interesting, though, because he is a smart guy, obviously, when it comes to football, so you wonder what the decision ultimately
When it comes to business or football?
That's a whole different conversation. Ed Werder, thank you.